Hi,
Hello.
it's Paul.
Tim.
We're doing a thing.
I don't know what this thing falls under. We're just doing it.
Oh, this is a you video.
Oh, this becomes a me video. Okay.
I don't know this video.
I haven't seen this video in a billion years. But we're doing Skid Row's Youth Gone Wild. And we're going back to Skid Row because a lot of you were mad at Paul. So, Paul's...
You were irrationally mad at me.
Hey, it's debatable. But listen, we're going to give him another shot.
Yes.
To do some Skid Row.
To see if I'm the failure of the channel.
Yeah. I mean, yes. And we'll find out. And this was, I don't know, second, third, fourth hit. That was like, their one of their top hits.
Okay.
It's heavier.
Okay.
But I think you could still be in on this.
I wasn't out of the other one.
I know, you just chose your words poorly and they all eviscerated you. And
hated me so much.
They do hate you. And I want them to hate you less.
I'm used to it. I'm used to some.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to as much as I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed with the level.
I know Sebastian Bach has his fans.
Yes.
People love Sebastian Bach.
Yes.
Dude has pipes.
I'm not saying he doesn't have pipes.
No, you're just really poor with your words, Paul. So we're going to do some more Skid Row.
And hopefully I like it.
I don't give a shit if you like it.
You were hoping for the fall.
I'm for chaos. I am an agent of chaos.
I'm for chaos.
I like this song. I already know I like this song. Let's see what happens with you.
Okay.
Wolves throwing you at them. See what happens.
Youth Gone Wild.
Youth Gone Wild is one of their bigger songs.
Okay.
This has been an
Come get them, father. I know why you're doing this.
He rules.
I know why you're doing this.
No, you don't. I'm fighting not to sing along. I know all these words.
Okay. So this song is... So my issue with the previous song is that it sounded like 19 other different songs from that genre. This does not. While it is firmly in the hair metal era...
It's of the 80s, yeah.
It doesn't sound like, oh, I've heard this 9 times. Like, I'm hoping that's enough to appease people. I don't know. It's like, my opinion was my opinion. This isn't bad.
No, this is fun. Lyrically, it's a pretty cool song.
Okay.
You're so scared to say
anything,
and I love every second of it. You're like, I don't think I have a thought in my head.
I have plenty of thoughts. And again, it's like, there's nothing wrong with this song. And there was nothing wrong with the last song. It just... Anyway, let's... Before I get in trouble.
No. What else you got going on in there? No?
Nope.
I really like... So, Skid Row, they have a bunch of songs I dig. This is definitely one of the top songs for me.
Okay.
They have some non-hits I really like as well, but I don't know their whole catalog. I probably know it better than most, but I'm not like a diehard. But musically, I think they're so different from everything else that came out at this time.
Okay.
And aside from a ballad or two, they really aren't... They shouldn't be lumped in as hard with the hair metal stuff.
Really?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, what about this feels... I mean, other than they look super 80s. I mean, this could come out and be good. bass part's
It's like
It's got pretty hair.
really nice hair. It's very well conditioned. You're not looking back to see if I like the song. You're looking back to you're looking for fodder.
I'm just seeing how you are.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get a guitar solo here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You like singing them.
It's not bad.
He's a good singer, man.
Mm-hmm. No, he's a great singer. Like, I don't recall bashing his voice. Like, there's nothing wrong with that song at all.
Nope.
Is it my jam? Probably not. But like,
So where would you put it? Is it like middle of the road for you?
it's very middle of the road for me.
Yeah, it's not really your thing.
No, like there's like obviously stuff from that genre that I would be okay with. This is. Again, would be in that list of like I won't turn this off, but like I'm not going to throw it on a playlist kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, Skid Row's kind of it's interesting. Like when you think of the late '80s, especially the hair metal scene, like everybody kind of gets lumped into it.
Yeah. Whereas like,
but you're not like I don't know that they necessarily belong there. And like coming out of the '90s, how metal changed, like hardcore music, punk music, metal. Thrash was even a little different. Like everything was changing all at once, and then grunge happened, and everything's completely different again.
Yeah.
So it's like bands like this get lost in the shuffle, and I think they get lumped into hair metal, and I think they're so much more than that.
Yeah.
You know, and there's bands that successfully navigated beyond the '80s. I think Skid Row did a good job of it.
Okay.
There's some bands like Poison tried a couple different things and didn't really land.
Yeah.
Coming out of the '80s, trying to stay relevant into the '90s, and I love Poison too, so maybe that'll get on here at some point. But
that one's tougher because
I love hair metal. I love everything. 80s.
That one's tougher because I just know more Poison.
Sure, I could find some Poison you don't know.
Probably.
But I don't know. I think when you think hair metal, you think like Poison, and I think Skid Row is a little bit better and goes a little farther. I think his vocal range is insane.
Well, I think Poison. I think Bon Jovi. I think Extreme. It's like, and obviously those are. Even by saying those words, like you've made hair metal to be this huge thing, and that was kind of the problem with it in general. Is that like so many bands were put into the square peg that is hair metal.
Hair metal. It's good and bad all at the same time.
Just because it fit in that square hole didn't mean that it should have fit in that hole.
I mean, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but I really feel a lot of the way music changed in general at that time. There was so much going on in so many different ways for just, rock in general, whether it's a more punk, more metal, more hardcore, more whatever. I think there were so many changes.
Yes, so many changes.
All these things were happening,
90s.
and I don't know. I feel like Skid Row did a good job of navigating it, but eventually it kind of fell apart.
Mm.
I believe they're back together now.
Okay.
Let me know if that's wrong. I know they're one of those bands that they leave, they come back, they come back. You know. I know Sebastian Bach's had his demons. He's been in and out of rehab a bunch of times.
Okay.
It's good. I think he's clean now. Again, I don't know. I haven't kept up on the guy, but I hope he's clean, and I hope he's doing well.
Okay. Like you said, it wasn't a no. It's just there's probably Skid Row I like.
You don't think that something between this and the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll think about
again,
that.
The other one, if had I not grown up in the 80s and had no I had nothing to compare it to, I would probably like that Skid Row song.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is I grew up there, and there was so much of that specific sound.
Too much Bon Jovi in this area. We get destroyed with Bon Jovi all the time over here.
Pretty much, and it just kind of sounded
Jersey
like
area. It's just like
kind of sounded like a Bon Jovi song. We also had Cinderella. Like it's like there's so much music that comes out of Jersey or Philly or New York. Like we get
Springsteen.
Like
yeah,
not only New Jersey, but like the fact that like we have so much coming from Philly and New York and even Baltimore and DC. Like there's so much in this metropolitan area that we get bombarded with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of it does get lost in the mix.
I think Bon Jovi great and all, but people love him way too much around here. Like there's levels, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like obsessive, like creepy levels.
I love Bon Jovi.
Can we just go back to a normal I enjoy Bon Jovi
Like
level?
I love Bon Jovi.
I've seen Bon Jovi like twice.
However.
Twice? Yeah, twice.
However, I am not like...
I never saw Skid Row. I want to go see Skid Row.
Like I'm not going to name my first child like Bon Jovi or something like that. Like I've seen some people who are just like, they love him that
Bon
much.
Jovi the child?
Yes.
That's a mistake.
it is.
Also, Skid Row the Child is also not a good name either while we're on the topic.
I mean, Sebastian, cooler name
Sebastian's a way badass name.
Than John.
Like, it's just... I'm not here to pick fights with people about names.
Anyway, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If there is a Skid Row song that you think that would fit more about what I listen to, let me know.
Yeah, the ones I like better probably wouldn't, like Monkey Business or Slave to the Grind. I love Monkey Business.
Just be kind. That's all I ask.
You do you.
You do you. I love you're just throwing me to the wolves. You're just like,
I'm trying.
Look,
hey, it is what it is. I'm just trying to redeem you. You could get there, maybe.
Look, I've had some redemptions on this channel.
Some
definitely have some bands where I was just like, fuck no.
People just hate you, Paul. It's fine.
That's very true. I am a very polarizing figure. People either love me or they...
Fine. I got eviscerated on a couple of these too. It's great. Anyways, that's the joy of React channel.
Yep. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Check them out on Capes and Scowls. Check me out on Twitch, Team Ashen. Yep. We have merch. We have Patreon. All of that stuff is in the descriptions down below, including the link to the song, just in case you hated how we talked about it. You can watch it yourself.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.